Hello everybody and welcome to Story of a Nomad. This is a very interesting upcoming survival game in which we play in the current modern day world, and we just decided that we were done with life and we want to go live in the woods, and I kind of like the idea of that. That sounds like a really interesting survival game, and we're going to be giving it a try for ourselves today. So let's go ahead and jump into the game now. So obviously we are leaving a fully functional home, so we do have the chance to take whatever we want with us. So we're going to go ahead and grab a few of the essentials. Obviously we want to grab some arrows if we're going to grab a bow. 10 should be plenty. And we're going to want to grab some clothes and an axe, and then we'll be good to go. So you can see this game sort of sports minimalist art style, I guess you could say, and it is a top-down view game where you just sort of use the environment to craft, and we play as this currently naked bearded man who is he's a beautiful man, and he's very naked. But it has some really interesting different features that a lot of games don't have, like for instance, when we move our mouse around, he actually looks that direction, which is pretty neat. And then as we turn, we actually sort of have fully functioning animations where our head functions independently of the rest of the animations, and it's all really smooth and looks really good. And I might be over appreciating that, I guess, but it's something that I really do enjoy seeing in a game. But let's go ahead and pull up. You can see we pulled up a character menu, and this is our inventory over here, and we're gonna go ahead and equip some clothing because that'd be a good idea to have some clothes on. So we now have our pants, our jacket, and our shoes on, and we can actually equip a weapon as well. So we'll go ahead and equip our axe so that we can go ahead and collect some stuff. But before we do that, we actually want to choose a place to live. So let's go ahead and run around a little bit and try and find somewhere to live. So this game is randomly generated, and it does go on for quite a ways. So if we spin around, we should be able to see the edge of the world sort of appearing as we walk. You can see it there. And then in one direction, I'm not sure which direction it is yet, I think it's this way, the world actually doesn't continue to appear. So there is an edge to the world, but in other directions there isn't. So it's really interesting seeing that. So you guys just have to head in one direction and you'll have plenty of space forever. So we're kind of at the bottom of a hill here, and I think this looks like a pretty good spot to set up our base. So we're gonna spin around, and I think we'll put it, we wanna find a more flat area, but I like the way this camera sort of spins around like this. It looks nice. But we're gonna set up our base right on top of this little mound right here. This looks like a good spot. It's fairly flat. It's not the flattest, but I like being next to this mountain. I don't know, it feels good. It feels good being here. So let's go ahead and try setting up a campfire here. So you can see it sets up in each individual square, and actually I take that back. This place isn't flat at all. We need to find a better place than this. It would seem we've run into our first deer friend. Hello, dear friend. So we're gonna try and hunt this. Now the hunting, or the killing, I guess, works in sort of a weird way. You can see we sort of put our axe out and we can spin around. I got my axe facing towards him. Let's get a little bit closer here. But we just run at him and then we hit him if we can. Okay, you gotta smack him. Okay, and then we sort of do this repeatedly, and then eventually he dies. I'm not sure if I'm doing this properly, but this is what has worked for me in the past. So I'm just gonna keep ramming him in the butt with an axe, and eventually he'll die, you know. Alright, we rammed him enough with the axe. I really don't think that I'm doing that the right way. I think I'm actually doing something else that kills it. But either way, it dies and we get the stuff. So you can see we actually get meat and we get deer hide. So that's both very useful things. We can choose to start without our clothes, in which case we can then use the deer hide to craft clothes, which is a pretty neat little thing. But we did choose to start with clothes because, you know, we're just coming to live in the wilderness because it's a beautiful place and we want to get away from society, not because we want to be nudists. You know, that's not who we are, currently at least. Alright, it looks like we're coming up on a nice little plain area here. So hopefully we can find a flat enough spot to sort of justify putting our house there, because we've got lots and lots of hills over here, like more than I have ever seen before. Alright, we have a nice clearing here, and it seems, I mean, it's still not flat, but we've run a long way just to get here, so I think we're going to go ahead and set up here, because it really doesn't look that bad. It looks pretty good. So you can see over here we have our fire going on. Now we have to do some stuff to get it started. I don't remember what we need to do. I think we need wood to get it started, so let's go ahead and chop down a tree and go ahead and get our fire started and see if we can cook up some food, because that'll obviously make surviving a little bit easier. So let's go ahead and try loading this wood that we now have into the fire pit. So if we do this, drag that onto there. There we go. Item tree log cannot be dropped. Oh, I can't, okay. Oh, here we go. We gotta go in here, add fuel. There we go, and now we gotta add food. Oh, add the food in here. Do I drag it over here? What do I do? Add it. Oh, do I store it? There we go. So it's now stored in the fire pit. We just gotta light it, and then it should be cooking. Oh no, I gotta relight it. All right, so that should then cook over time. I'm not really sure how that works, but we're gonna try and pull it out in a little bit and hope that we do have some food. But I think that's probably about time for us to put up our tent now. We'll put it up over here, maybe. How do we rotate it? Oh man, stuff I gotta figure out still. Oh, that's interesting. So you just sort of point it in the direction on the square that it is on, and it rotates it. That's a really neat way of doing it. I actually really like that. So stuff is locked to its individual squares, which makes crafting a little bit easier, because otherwise it would obviously be very difficult, because this isn't a blocky world exactly. It's more realistic than that, although not much more. But that's a really neat way of doing it, and I really like that. So we can go ahead. Can we go ahead and go in our tent? Let's see. Am I gonna burn my food? What happens if I go like this? What are you doing with the axe? Why are you pointing the axe? Yes, point the axe. Okay. Let's see. What does that do? I don't know what any of this does. Okay, it looks like it's still cooking. Cooked 600. Uncooked calorie value 250. So we gotta go ahead and keep cooking here. So we'll leave that going. Let's go ahead and go in our tent here and see what happens. Can I go inside? Oh, I can. I can sleep. Oh, look at me sleeping. Oh, that didn't look quite right. I was sort of on my side, but let's see what's going on here. Is it done? Can I bring it out now? Okay. So we did that. Now let's see what happens when I try and... Did I eat it? Did you consume the food? Oh, I did. See, our little food thing on the bottom right went up. And then it went back down. So... I think we ate it at least. Let's go ahead and check in here. Yeah, it looks like we did eat it. So, that's interesting. So now we need to try and find a water source, it looks like. I don't know where the hell we're going to find that. But it says we need it. So maybe we should pack up our stuff and bring it with us. It might be a little bit of a journey trying to find water. Can we go like this? Is that how I pack it up? That is. All right, so we packed up our campfire. Let's go ahead and pack up this one. No. Can you pack up the tent? Here, get closer. There you go. Now pack it up and we'll get on our way. It would seem no matter how far I run in this direction, we can't find a water source anywhere. So I don't know what we're going to do about water. Maybe we just need to wait until it rains and try and collect it. But we're going to go ahead and set our base back up over here, because this is a nice little spot that we found. And then let's first get this up. That's not where I want that. Yeah, that's not where I want it anyways. Oh, I'm not. I gotta get closer. Okay, let's move closer. Okay, put it facing that direction. Yep. Cannot be dropped. I didn't want you to drop it. I said build it. There you go. All right, so we've got that now. Now we can get to some real crafting after we go ahead and place our campfire as well, because it seems like a good idea to have it out. There we go. Perfect. All right, so let's go ahead and get to chopping some wood, and we'll get into the crafting system then. So if we go ahead and click over here, we'll then open up the crafting system, and you can see we have lots of different things. So we have wooden. We can make 3 planks out of 1 log, I believe it is. Tree log, yeah. And then we can make different things out of the planks. So for survival, we have campfire, sleeping bed, and torch. So the torch is obviously going to be pretty useful. So let's go ahead and look at that. So we need a stick and plant fiber. So we can go ahead and craft that. So let's go ahead and craft that up, and now we have it, and I believe we can equip it, and it should light our way. But we can also make a sleeping bed, which seems useful, but we already have a tent, so we're gonna stick with our tent for now. We can make a saw. That sounds useful. 2 sticks. We have 15, so we have plenty of sticks, but we don't have any stone yet, so we still have to collect a bit of stone. Deer jacket, deer shoes, deer trousers. Already have all of those. And then if we go, I believe there's some other stuff as well. So let's go ahead. For now, let's go ahead and try and make ourselves a saw and see what happens. So somehow we have to collect some of that. Oh, did I get it? I got it. All right, so we got the stone already. I wasn't sure if that one would work, but then that did open up another tab, actually. So now that we have that, we can actually make different doors and walls and such. So that's really neat. So we can actually build lots of different things now. But first, let's go ahead and make ourselves some planks and see if that then unlocks some more stuff. So if we close out of all of this, oh, that one's open. There we go. So we made ourselves some planks. No, we did not. Okay, we still have to make the planks. We need a saw to make the planks. Did I not just make that? No, I didn't. I didn't make it yet. Okay, I'm sorry, everybody. I'm going insane a little bit. Minutes to craft, 9 minutes and 96 seconds. No, it didn't. It didn't seem to care. I think that actually just advances time a little bit. So each one does have a time cost, but unlike in Eco where you have to wait for it, it doesn't actually force you to wait for it. That's actually very good. You know, having to wait for that sort of stuff is a bit of a pain. But you saw all of this stuff came up now. Look at all this. So under wood, now that we have some planks and we are able to craft some more stuff, we can craft all kinds of different stuff. We can craft a crate, a door frame, a floor, a wooden floor, rain catcher. This is what we need, a rain catcher. So let's go ahead and craft that up, and this will be our water resource. So we need to go ahead and get this placed out here. So let's place it, say, right there. Beautiful. We now have a wooden box for catching rain. Okay, so I think now that we have that sort of stuff up, and this is a pretty flat plane, it's not obviously super flat, I think we're gonna work on building a home right on this edge here, because this looks like a good spot. So let's try building some stuff up over here and see if we can figure out how to construct a home out of this crafting system. It seems a little bit challenging to get the hang of. Well, actually, it doesn't seem too bad, but let's go ahead and try build ourselves a wooden wall. We don't have enough. We gotta make more planks. Okay, let's make lots of planks then. I guess we'll go ahead and turn all of our logs into planks. Since we're gonna need quite a few of them anyways, it's probably a good idea. So, there we go. And now we can make wooden wall. Okay, that one takes a little while to craft it, but we have it now. And we can put it, yes, we can put it wherever we want. So let's put it right there. Perfect. Okay, so we're just gonna make a 4x4 house, something really simple to get us started. Oh, and would you look at that? It's raining and our rain catcher has water in it. Awesome. Okay, let's go ahead and try and finish up our house. Ooh, that rain is not nice to us. I don't think that's gonna be a good thing here. Oh, it looks like we actually need to get some more food as well, but before we do that, we need to get this house built because it is raining and it's not good. I wanna get inside. Oh, look. You can see on the top left, our person is actually flashing, so I think we're actually getting a bit chilly here. So we need to build this up faster. Maybe it'll stop raining here in a second. No, it sounds like it's stopping. Okay, so let's go ahead and actually make ourselves a roof, right? Rain catcher, floor, door frame, wall. Okay, I guess we can't make a roof yet, so we'll just go ahead and make ourselves a door frame then. I don't know why we can't make a roof. I don't know if we have to have something special or maybe we just can't make a roof in general, but I think we can. Right there. There you go. All right, you're stuck in a wall. Well, that's, yeah, gotta pack up that wall because you're stuck inside of it. That's not what we wanted, man. Come on. There we go. All right, let's put that back where we wanted it. Perfect. Okay, and can we kill this guy? Oh, there we go. Okay, I see how to kill him now. It all makes sense. Everything's good. Now we need to go get by our campfire because I think we're actually getting pretty cold and we're hungry and we're tired and thirsty. There's so many things that we need. But before we do that, let's go ahead and I guess put some planks in as fuel and store that as food, and then we'll light this sucker up. There we go. And let's see if we can get a drink from this. Can we drink it? Hey, did we drink it? I think we did. I think that thing got a little bit better, but there wasn't much in there, so, oh well, we got something at least. It was better than nothing. All right, now we gotta wait for that to finish, but for a minute, let's stop using that. There we go. Let's try getting some sleep now while our food is cooking. Hopefully it doesn't burn too much, but we gotta get some sleep. Day 2, summer. Hey, It's raining again. That means we can get some water. And we are starving to death. Are we dead? Oh, that looks very bad. What does that mean? What does the redness mean? Am I about to lose limbs? Dude, get up. No. Don't die on me. Not like this. What's happening? Why can't I wake up? Oh, we woke up. Okay, there we go. I guess we had to wake ourselves up. So let's see if we can stand next to the fire and sort of warm ourselves up a little bit. Is that working? I don't know if that's working. Alright, let's get our deer meat. No, light the fire again. Keep me warm, fire. Alright, we ate some deer meat, so our food went up, and you can see it's getting a little bit better. So it starts to get a little bit better, and it changes colors to purple. Now I think we're still a little bit cold here because it is raining, but I think we're good. Now, our next thing I believe we need, obviously we need to get more wood, but I think we need a floor in there, and we have a dead deer in our house, and that's not good. That's pretty bad. Oh well. I'm not really sure what to do about our body being all red up here, so we're gonna go ahead and just try and get some stuff done anyways, and hope that things don't get too bad for us here, and hopefully we'll be able to live throughout the day. It's only summer, so things shouldn't be that bad yet. Hopefully we'll be okay. We're gonna try and craft ourselves a floor now and see if we can do that. So things are slowly getting worse for our body there. Not really sure what to do about it, but we've got floors, so it's okay. Hopefully. You lasted 2 days, then starved. Oh. Oh, I starved. That's no good. So I guess that is our starving. We just need to eat more food. But anyways, that wasn't too great a start. But I hope you guys have enjoyed this game. If you guys do want to check it out for yourselves, there's a link in the description below. It's currently $5 to get access to the game, and then you get updates forever, and he currently works on it, and he actually live streams his progress. So if you guys want to check that out, you can find all of his information on the page for the game. But that's going to be it for today. I did have fun with this game. We'll definitely give it another shot soon. But that is going to be it for today, everyone. I hope you guys have enjoyed. What is happening?